former president that they've disavowed this. Unless it comes from Donald Trump's mouth or the campaign, don't believe it. And so people are trying to be important in Washington. Everyone's trying to throw around their weight and say things that they shouldn't say. And Donald Trump just gave them a smackdown. So it's simple as that.
So curious, though.
Boy. This is what President Trump had to say about Project 2025. Whether you like it or not, or how you feel about it, President Trump hasn't endorsed it yet. So, hey, I know everybody's, watches all the fake news and take in everything they see, especially on these social media platforms and these award shows. Even though it does have some good promising things in there that are affecting us in today's time. But President Trump hasn't fully endorsed it yet, y'all. Project 2025. So, hey, let's go and jump into the video, man.
With much of the 2024 focus right now on President Biden and the future of his campaign, Donald Trump chose today to try to distance himself from Project 2025. That's the 900-plus page document from conservative advisors at the Heritage Foundation, which lays out some pretty aspirational goals to reshape the federal government and, frankly, American life if Trump were to win in November. Well, on Truth Social today, Trump wrote, "I know nothing about Project 2025. I have no idea who's behind it. I disagree with some of the things they're saying, and some of the things they're saying are absolutely ridiculous and abysmal. Anything they do, I wish them luck, but I have nothing to do with them." Several Trump allies, though, do have ties to Project 2025, including two of its authors, Dr. Ben Carson and Ken Cuccinelli. Mark Meadows and Stephen Miller are with groups on Project 2025's advisory board. Senior advisor Peter Navarro, who is, of course, in prison, is also listed as an advisor. My panel is back. So, David, Donald Trump is distancing himself today from Project 2025, saying he's not involved here. These, though, are people who would be likely to have significant policy roles in the administration if Donald Trump is, in fact, reelected. How involved is he really?
Yeah, so the answer is zero. He's involved zero. And those people you put on the screen there, they're involved zero. This is being drafted. This Project 2025 is coming out of the Heritage Foundation. And they are clearly trying to assert, or they were trying to clearly assert some sort of role that they don't have, that I know from speaking to Chris LaCivita on the campaign. He retweeted out a piece on that. I know from speaking to him previously about this and the former president that they've disavowed this. Unless it comes from Donald Trump's mouth or the campaign, don't believe it. And so people are trying to be important in Washington. Everyone's trying to throw around their weight and say things that they shouldn't say. And Donald Trump just gave him a smackdown. So it's simple as that.
So curious, though, I would like to get your take, and I'm sure you've seen this moment, which is really going viral. Kevin Roberts, who's the president of the Heritage Foundation, earlier this week was on Steve Bannon's War Room podcast in the wake of the Supreme Court's decision on immunity and said this.
We are in the process of the Second American Revolution, which will remain bloodless if the left allows it to be.
What does that even mean? I mean, is that a threat, David? What is that?
Yeah, I don't know. Listen, I don't know. It's crazy, right? It's crazy. Why do you think Donald Trump just said, I don't know anything about these people. I don't know what they're doing. They don't speak for me. Like, that's not coming, unlike Karine Jean-Pierre, who is the press secretary for the White House and who was complicit with this conspiracy of silence. Donald Trump is pushing back. He's speaking in his own voice and saying, these people don't speak for me. This is not the truth. So
that's one thing we love about Trump. For it to be done, Trump has to be fully on board. And Trump is on his own time. And he's going to do what he want to do. As bad as they wipe this man through the mud, man, and how they spin and take things out of context. And you could just see people just throwing and I've had to respond to so many people, childhood friends and even family reaching out to me saying, Rick, here's your Project 2025. Here's Trump's plan. And you know what? They did no research. They simply did no research. They just run with whatever they're seeing on the mainstream media, whatever they see on, it's sad, man. It really is sad. And even though if you look through the whole play, if you look through that full document, that full plan and transcript, if you look through the whole thing, there's a lot of things in there that are affecting us in today's time. It has some good promises in there. You can agree to disagree on some on things, in there, but still. But just like I said, he didn't endorse it. And everybody's so quick to say Trump's 2025 plan just wipe Donald through the mud like they've been doing for the longest now. The so-called convicted felon can't tell you what the crime is. All this corruption going on, election interference, can't beat a man fair and square. And look at America now, a complete laughing stock. Look at the problems and issues now. Look where we're at now. Project 2025 might change a lot of that stuff around. Oh boy. But he has not endorsed it, man. And I know he's sick and tired of being sick and tired, man. Of all the backlash, it's just ridiculous, man. How they've put so much blame on this man. They threw everything on him. But again, he knows what comes with it, though. He knows what comes with it being if he would, once we win the election. He knows what comes with it, man. Because right now, it looks like it's just going to be a complete landslide. A complete landslide, y'all.
It's pretty clear.
Naira, Democrats would like to be talking about Donald Trump. I have heard that. It has been very clear to me in a number of interviews this week that is some messaging that is coming to Democrats, that they should be talking more about Donald Trump. They should be talking more about his debate performance, the more than 30 lies that he told. I get that.
Lies. The lies. I love how the left and the Dems, I love how they're freaking out right now, man. I love how they're trying to bash him. After we take win after win after win, after the Supreme Court comes out and hands over a win. Meanwhile, they're pushing around a guy that doesn't even know where he's at. Is he in 2020? It's 2024, sir. Elderly abuse is what we've seen. A complete laughing stock. Everybody is laughing at us. Who's running the country? And everybody's waking up and they're seeing what's going on now. They're seeing what's going on. I'm telling you, a lot of people are waking up, man, and it makes me smile.
But the fact is, Joe Biden and questions about Joe Biden are dominating the moment. Democrats haven't figured out a way to do both yet. Why is that?
Well, I think they're looking at this ahead of where most of the electorate is right now. And Democrats are looking ahead to October and the feelings and behavior people will have as voters in October when they realize, as of this moment, it is a binary choice between Biden and Trump. That's what will be on the ballot ticket. Third parties, very minimal. There are options there, but we all remember the feelings of Ralph Nader tweeting earlier this weekend and folks saying, sit down, sir. You as a third party candidate has played us or played a significant role, third-party candidates, in Trump winning over Hillary. So that for Democrats, third-party candidates are definitely a challenge, and why they're reminding voters this is a choice between Biden and Trump. The Heritage Foundation has said that this 900-page document is their plan to institutionalize Trumpism. The Heritage Foundation has been an ally of the Trump administration in all 4 years, not many of the policies, but being perfectly happy when Trump himself comes under heat, he will just temporarily reverse how he feels about something. He did that on abortion, right? At one point, he wanted to put pregnant women in jail because that seemed to be the conservative trend. Despite Trump flip-flopping, there is a massive conservative agenda that is going to eliminate reproductive rights and challenge diversity and the American Constitution as we know it today.
I'll tell you, boy. But, you know, CNN, yeah, we know what type of timing it's on, man, you know. But let me know what y'all think. What do y'all think of Project 2025? Comment down below, man. This is why I love this, being on this type of time, this platform, because everybody's entitled to their own opinion, you know, free speech and a free country, huh? But comment down below, what do y'all think of Project 2025? And we did a previous video on it in our last video, you know, and we had an amazing video talking about it, you know, and everybody's going crazy right now on all social media, especially TikTok and everywhere, talking about Project 2025, and the left, the Dems, they're freaking out, man. Once again, freaking out. Everybody's freaking out. But again, Trump hasn't fully endorsed it. So no matter how you feel about it, look, if you agree with some of it, if you don't like this and about it, he hasn't endorsed it, you know. But hey, let me know what y'all think about it. Comment down below. Be respectful. I know when we get to talking about, you know, subjects like this and, you know, what's mentioned in there, you know, things can get real hot in the comments. So all I ask is that y'all be respectful and kind to one another in the comments. But hey, God bless you all and your families. I love y'all, man. Remember, we got to come together, man. Spread the love to one another, man. One love, y'all, to the human race. We got to come together and love one another. And for real, we're living in some dark times, y'all. And people are struggling, man. And they want us divided. You know, simple as that, man. But God bless you all and your families. I will catch y'all in the next one, man. Peace and love, y'all.